All right, let's do a recap for today's performance, not only today, but for the week. I'll give you guys a heads up as to what we've been doing here behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, more like it. My name is EP. Welcome to the TradeLAB. We're going to talk about the performance that we've got here for you today. It's been a slip and slide the last couple days here inside the room, and I'm going to take you guys through and talk about some of the activity that we've had here. And we're going to talk about some live ones that we still have on as we speak. So this is the trading room. All right, so you got 3 trades behind you, or I should say in front of you, behind me. From left to right, we got the Nasdaq. That is a swing trade. That is a trade that established yesterday on a Thursday that I've been trying to hold on to get to the critical support today. About 25 hours later, here we are. We're getting very close to it on a micro, on a trade that's set up yesterday, right after the open. I am still short, still have $1,800 open trade equity. Did I say micro? That's a micro. So we're getting close to the floor. Open trade equity across all 3 positions I currently have is over $2,000 now. I'll show that in just a little bit. We got the middle. That's a Swiss franc. This is a box trade. This trade's going to be based off of the parameters. You see that box I have there. We got the levels, and we have time to help me design this box. So on the left, that's 8 o'clock. On the right, that's 11 o'clock. That's my prime time for trading. You got the bottom yellow level where the market cracked and broke through it. That is the second level of support, and the red level at the bottom is the last level of support. Green levels up here, the bull and the bear. Or another way of showcasing that would be by showing you the map to the money, as I like to call it. On the left, taking ordinary charts and turning them into something that makes a lot more sense, then applying some logic to it, helping us find our way through the markets when we, in fact, do some trading. So that would be a box trade with the Swiss franc. I've already had the first target halfway down, and now we're trying to get down to the bottom to get our next target. The other strategies, oh, look at this. We might get one live here on the recording. We're trying to get to the bottom on the Nasdaq, to the base, to the floor. This is critical support. Look at the open trade equity, guys. $2,000 open trade equity on a trade that's set up yesterday. This is a trade yesterday, right at the open. And you guys are witnessing a trade that's going to come to a complete halt as I'm trying to get down to the floor and take this one home. And it's working out very nicely. So this is a turbo scalp is what I call it. That's my strategy, where I play it right on top of the levels to help me find where we are in a bullish or bearish trend. The Nasdaq, by the way, according to our RQ Tech, which is helping me find the leaders and laggards, the Nasdaq is number 2, largest laggard today behind Bitcoin. Look who's number 3, the S&P. Oh, but wait. Why not play in the S&P when you can? And that's exactly what I did. Played in the Nasdaq yesterday, playing in the S&P today. I guess you could say I'm kind of doubled down. There's the short. This started off today at 9:45. Taking this one all the way down, halfway, the bottom. And I got one last unit, and I've been trailing. In fact, I'm going to trail again. That SMA, that blue line, I'm just trailing right up above it, locking in more profits, trying to get down to the bottom of this zone as well. So open trade equity with all 3. I'll showcase that in a minute. But the first thing I wanted to share with you guys is the trade results that we've got going on here for the first half of the year, just about the first half of the year. Bear with me, I'm crunching some numbers here. Put a graph up on this. Okay, this is going to show the weekly performance for the first half of the year. It's going to show the monthly. The thing I've been talking about all along for the last, probably the last 2 weeks now is volatility. Volatility is picking back up. And I want you guys to note that my best month, March, I was a $9,000 a month. June and July, both about 7,000. We're having another month right now. August cooled off a little bit, but September's picking back up. Here we are, the first week of the month. And this, I believe, will be over a $3,000 a week, just for the week. Volatility is the fuel to my fire that I need to go out and knock it down. So I'm going to share with you guys the results from today. Actually, let's do from today. So the trades we've had so far this morning here in the TradeLAB, there they are. Not perfect. S&P, the very first trade, came back up and stopped me out. But the second trade, that's the one we're making some nice money on. And so we've only had 2 trades in the S&P, the Swiss franc. So only 3 trades this morning in the lab. And it's the open trade equity that's going to really pile on and make it a nice day when it's all said and done. Again, there's the positions. 18, what is that? $2,500 across all 3 of them. So here's the performance. I broke out my, I trade other sessions. So just for the TradeLAB, rather than you guys waiting to see what the performance is going to be, which, by the way, is available at the website. You guys can just scroll over to thetradingroom.com, scroll down, and go click on performance. We'll have this all updated for you guys over the weekend, but I'm giving you guys a little sneak peek as to where things stand based off of the performance this week. So here you go. This is the performance for all the trades we've done here in the lab. You can see the 31st. That was Monday. There's Tuesday. There's Wednesday. There's Thursday. So just shy of $1,900 closed. And if I close up, let's just say I close up 2,000 of the 2,500 that I've got, it's going to be a $4,000 week. And this is obviously everyone's got different shapes and sizes of accounts. You can do this with as small as a $2,500 account. It's all about money management, and the same principles are involved. So I'll be more than happy to help you guys out with that if you need that support. We have a whole training course on how to get you up and running and trading like a professional. It's the RQ training course. We've got an executive membership. That executive membership includes the indicators, strategies, this room, and a coaching room. We call that the Insider Quant room, the IQ room. That's on Wednesdays for members. So more details on this. If you'd like to have more details on this, you can send an email to support@RiosQuant.com, support@RiosQuant.com, and we'll showcase a lot of different things that you probably don't even know exist out there in the trading world. The best part, guys, there's no mystification. There's no magic. We're going to show you the logic that we apply, just like I do in every single trade where I pop up the list that looks just like this. And I'm looking at sentiment. I'm looking at trend. I'm looking at leaders and laggards. I'm looking at what we call the RQ Tech to help find trends. Looking at the location with the map to the money I showed you earlier, and paying attention to volume and reports. Looking for high probability, medium probability trades, and understanding what correlations to use based off of the sentiment. So pulling this all together for you. And it's been a pleasure having you guys watch this video. Watch it again, because I know you're sitting there thinking, man, I want to learn how to trade like that. And guess what? I want you to as well. Have a great weekend, guys. Happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Make sure you don't put those masks over your eyeballs. Make sure you have them over your nose and mouth. And please, be sensible. Reach out and hug somebody, would you? Have a great weekend, guys. See you guys Monday here in the TradeLAB.